Theo Vaughn up in the house.
Gucci gang, son.
Gucci gang. Even text Gucci gang.
Good to be out here, dude. It's good to be had, man. This is the gayest little microphone. It feels like a.
It's all up in your grill.
Oh, it feels like the weakest one-armed black kid is trying to give me a hug. That's what it feels like, dude. Like if you go like this,
Go black skeleton.
it's so like, whoa. Somebody feed this boy and then bring him back to the hug ring, you know? Because he ain't ready for fucking real two arms. This dude ain't ready. Hug him with one arm. Unfortunately, almost knocked this young lady up that was from South Dakota. And she lived on a reservation, yeah. Oh. And she like threatened to have the baby.
Oh, damn. How old were you?
37 this year. It was this year. And she wouldn't even be cool. She threatened to have the baby, dude. And I just met her at a motel. Yeah.
This guy want to make fun of my haircut. We gonna see.
That's not a haircut. That's all you got left, bro.
Woo, that shit is slick.
CBS wants to know.
No thoughts.
Chris, you look like a deaf guy that goes to the gym. That's what you look like, dude. 100%. Dude, we had this kid in my neighborhood named Robert, and he was like, he thought he was twins that never got separated, right? And so, okay. Yeah, when he would talk, he would say something, and then under his breath, he would say it again. You like that? Oh, it never ended. Never ended. And it fucking scared the fuck out of everybody, bro. And he could not stop doing it. He kept doing it. Like an echo. Yeah. Whoa. And you'd ask him why he did it, and he said there was twins inside of him, and one of them never got out.
That's so funny.
You grew up in the South? Yeah, man, I'm from the South. Anybody else from the South? Heck yeah. Second place in the Civil War. Runner-up.
Isaac Newton had this theory of gravity and motion, but Einstein's the guy who figured out that time and space is a fabric.
Oh, wow.
And that gravity bends it. Like this guy was so brilliant. He sat in his office and he was having a thought experiment. And he imagined the more mass you had, the more you bended this fabric of space and time.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. Imagine then going telling somebody. Imagine telling your neighbor that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The neighbor would be like, bro.
Oh, dog, where's Larry? I like him better.
Yeah. I just saw a guy outside of the DSW shoes, and he's fucking talking about bending space and time, bro.
Yeah. Dude, he's the best, man.
That's crazy. Imagine what you think he fucked like awesomely, or you think he was like.
He fucked nasty at once.
Really?
Nasty science ladies. Not that they're not attractive science girls.
No, but I mean, you think he was like, like a basic kind of sexual guy? You think he was like doing wild stuff?
He was doing equations.
He was like, why don't we just drop me from 100 feet in his vagina? If you want to do that.
I wish I knew.
What was that like? Oh, my dad was old, man. My dad was 70 years old when I was born. Wow. Is that right? Thank you for laughing at my daddy. Yeah, that's right. He really was. Which my mom was 32, which basically makes me a product of loose skin and loose morals. Here. Yeah. But it was cool though. Like the quality time we would spend. Like after I was born, my dad had a stroke, so we were both learning to walk at the same time. We'd have like little races for cookies, and we play games like catch or don't. And my favorite is Dad sleeping, or is he no longer with us?
I remember I got on a school bus one day, and the man didn't even take us to school. He just drove us around, and
fuck off.
Swear to God, and then just drove us back home eventually.
What's wrong with him?
He didn't say anything either.
Probably drunk.
So what kind of girls do you like? Oh, man. I like all kinds of girls. Really big, small, sleeping. Who hasn't? Dated a lazy-eyed girl for a little bit. Don't laugh, man. She's a hell of a skeet shooter. That's my favorite joke, man. I used to get mad and get up in her face and go, pull, and just watch her eye go out like that. That's my favorite joke. But, I don't know, man. I like to date a homeless lady, man, because after the date, you could just drop her off anywhere. But I like a strong girl, you know. I like a sturdy gal, man. You know, kind of girl who, you know, get into some things, you know. I mean, these skinny girls, man, like making love to a can of pickup sticks, you know. I'm serious, man. It's like making love to a pillowcase full of deer antlers. I need a freaking sturdy, man. I need a girl that's got a little harump, you know? I need a girl that's got some in her, you know? Maybe a little diesel in the tank. Kind of girl that'll just snatch a goat off a bridge if she has to. You know, the kind of girl that gets into some things. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause these skinny girls just don't do it for me, man.
I got a girl for you.
You do?
Yeah, she's got a speech impediment. She does this a lot.
If she can cook, I will take her, man. I'm serious. I'm serious, Michael. A lot of women don't cook anymore, man. And here's my thought. It's true, gentlemen. Look at us, hungry clap. You hear that hunger clap? You hear that hunger clap? And here's my thoughts, ladies. If God didn't want you to cook, then why did he naturally put milk and eggs in your body? Ingredients, people, ingredients. I'll have the crate, sister.
Black people don't really know, they don't differentiate between indoors and outdoors.
What do you mean?
Outdoors
Bill?
can be indoors, dude.
What do you mean?
Outdoors can be indoors. Black person, you can put them outdoors, and you put them indoors. Same volume levels, same speed.
There's no inside voice.
There's zero inside.
There's no etiquette when you go indoors.
Well, they just don't. I don't think they believe in like a lot of structures and I don't want to say woodwork, but I want to say overall that the difference between indoors and outdoors when it comes to most black people,
it's so incredibly vaguely racist. It's so funny though.
Do you think there's more porn stars or murderers in the world? I think murderers. You know, I actually know a guy. I shouldn't say this on here, but I'm not going to say names, but I know a guy who killed someone, and he said, and this isn't me saying this, dude, I wouldn't do something like this, but he said that it fucking feels good. And he did say that. Dude, Koreans are full of dreams, man.
Yeah.
We saw this Asian guy, could have been Korean, he fell off a building. When he hit the bottom, dreams came out of him, bro. By dreams, do you mean guts and blood? No, I just mean you could just feel the fucking fragments of ideas and hope and imagination fly out of his body. I want to thank everybody from Fighter and the Kid. You know, I was and that's a podcast where they have this man who is a fighter, and he got beat up and he got attacked a couple times, and he couldn't fight anymore because his brain couldn't handle it. He was on the brisk of freaking getting that, you know, a brush with that tism. And so his brain, you know, told him, we got to shut it down. And so he quit fighting, and he met up with this other man who's kind of aging, but he's this, you know, a sweet, funny guy, and he got strong legs, the other guy. And their names are Brendan and Brian, and the podcast is called The Fighter and the Kid. And one of them uses moisturizer.
Yo, let's talk about a real issue at hand. Trash piling up, it's time to take a stand. From plastic bottles to styrofoam cups, our planet's drowning, it's time to wake up. Garbage trucks roll, streets lined with waste, but where does it go? It's not a race to the landfill, a mountain of despair. But we can change course, show that we care. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Single-use plastics, they gotta go. From straws to bags, it's time to say no. Bring your own cup, your own tote bag. Small steps add up, let's not lag. Sorting all waste is not that tough. Recycling centers, that's where it's rough. Separate paper, glass, and cans. Give them a new life, that's the plan. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. But it's not just about the stuff we toss. It's about the mindset, there's no loss. Composting food waste, it's a win. Turning scraps to soil, let's begin. Educate the masses, from young to old. The future's at stake, let the story unfold. For the sake of our planet, our home sweet home. Let's clean up our acts, together we roam. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand.
And one of them needs moisturizer.
I have
Yeah,
terrible.
that's a good
I have,
point.
I
We're
have
all
bad
skin.
skin.